Okay, SummerSlam 2017 is done. Let's see if I remember all the matches on this card. I'm gonna try to even watch most of the kickoff show too. So the Miz Taraj versus the Hardy Men and Jason Jordan. This is a six-man match watched live by maybe 60 people. Wow. Miz comes down, and as they're starting to walk down the ramp, there's almost nobody ramp side. They've turned off house lights because it's an empty arena. For match with the Hardys and Jason Jordan versus the Miz Taraj. Miz is the skull crushing finale. To the delight of, like, by that time it was maybe 80 people actually watching the match there. So, rematch from Raw. Okay match. Jason Jordan is slowly dying 1,000 deaths. But, I mean, you know, they'll do something with him. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. Tozawa and Neville. Solid match. Crowd that was in the arena really didn't seem to care. It seemed odd that you had Tozawa beat Neville on Monday. Surprise moment, caught the crowd off guard. The celebration bit, Neville kind of losing his mind. I would have thought that the unhinged Neville, that you would have pushed Broken Neville. You would have pushed Broken Neville for like another week. I mean, had he not won at SummerSlam, I don't see what he would have done without the title on Raw 205 Live this week. But title's back on him. You know, seeing that top rope senton with Tozawa eating like the knees to the back. Red Arrow. Red Arrow. Beautiful move. Solid match. Usos New Day. Wow. Fight forever, man. Fight forever. They threw out new moves. New moves. Like the electric chair drop that Xavier Woods did to Big E. Xavier picks Big E up on his shoulders and drops him down in a splash. Sick. And then like the launch from the inside of the ring to the outside. They call it the Ali Uso. It's like I toss you in the air, my partner catches you for a Samoan drop on the outside. Sick. Easily one of the best matches tonight. You could see it without the network. Without the network. Usos. Finally just too much for the New Day. Big E all up to take out Woods and Kofi. And it was like, super kick, super kick. Big E still standing. Stereo super kick, stereo top rope splash. 1, 2, 3, new tag champs. Wow. Solid match. Easily the best match of the SmackDown card. It was on the pre-show. So we go right into Corbin Cena. Corbin showing up more aggression than usual. But he did his, you're going to throw him into the turnbuckle? Slide out of the ring move once too often. John hits an AA, a single one, and beats him. I would have put it differently. I probably would have had Corbin just beat the daylights out of John Cena, since Cena cost him his Money in the Bank championship match, pretty much, and just beat the daylights out of him. I would have had it been one of those, like taking outside of the ring, slam face first into the steps. I would say put him through a table, but they needed all of those tables for the main event, and just brutalize him all over the ring. Could have been double count out. Wouldn't have mattered. It needed that act of raw, Corbin ain't taking stuff from nobody brutality. And instead I was like, oh, overconfident. 3. Okay. Big C versus Big S. With little E in the cage. The Big Show, Big Cass match, I thought like all the other ones again. Just now instead of Enzo dancing outside the ring, he dances above the ring. Once Enzo taking all his clothes off and covers some baby oil so he pop out of the cage, to the idea of Enzo's out of the cage. To do what? Big boot to the face. Big boot to show. Big boot to show. Big elbow drop. Cass beat Show. Okay. I guess. Naomi versus Natalya. SmackDown Women's title. Natalya, I'll just call her Eskimo Kitten because she has the little like things here and she got no heat. It's a fair match. Natalya works the leg a lot on Naomi. You know, she's split-legged, eats a pair of knees, going to a sharpshooter again. Technically a fine match. And they're like, this is Natalya's second title reign. And I'm like, wait. Like, she only had the Divas belt? For her whole tenure, only held the Divas belt? I think Brie has more title reigns than Natalya. That should tell you the problem with the women's division for the majority of the past decade. So far, SmackDown, beyond the pre-show match, it's been swing and a miss, swing and a miss. I'm trying to remember the next match, how the matches line up then after that. I'll just go through what I remember. AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, Shane McMahon's special guest referee. Beyond the moment Shane got into Kevin Owens' face, Shane really kind of lowered the quality of this match. AJ and Kevin, great match. I have a feeling these two guys could be woken up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Hey guys, go out in the ring. And they could probably still put on a 3.5, 4-star match. Being groggy in the pajamas. You had Shane to it. And of course you're going to do a ref bump. And Shane's awkward ref bump. And AJ retains after we see pop-up elbow. Flying forearm. Style splash. 1, 2, 3. Good match. Just, I think when you hit that time in the night, you could tell the crowd was getting into it. But they were still holding some back for effectively the Gojira King of the Monsters finale. But good match. I wouldn't say it was good as that Uso New Day match. You could tell that they were like, you're on pre-show. Are we stealing this? What? We stealing this. This is going to be the match people go, that match? Sick. Other tag match. The Bar versus Ambrose and Rollins. Wow, they got over that Ambrose can just take a freaking beating. Rollins can take a beating. Once they got on the same page and they got rolling, man, that was a brilliant match. Bar was over. Bar looked wicked. Cesaro hopping out into the crowd, getting one of those inflatable balloons. You know, they got like the beach ball back and forth. Grabs it, tears it open to the just dismay of the crowd. Well, some of the crowd's like, yeah! Was going nuts because he killed the balloon. But I was like, crowd is into that match. Stupid into that match. And new Raw Tag Champs. Off of, they're going for that combination of white noise with the top rope assist from Cesaro. Rollins hops on the top rope, hops across, hits effectively a Hurricane Rana off the top rope to throw Cesaro into Sheamus. Cesaro stumbles around, eats a Yakuza kick. Sheamus is standing up, eats a super kick. Ripcord V trigger. Dirty Deeds 1, 2, 3. Just brilliant match. Brilliant match. The tag divisions did a phenomenal job at SummerSlam, period. Bliss Banks. Bliss is on offense, and Bliss is on offense, she looks good. It's the weird moments where it's like, I'm going for a move. Oh, I missed you. I'm in the turnbuckle. I'm in the corner now. And then there's that moment where you can tell Sasha Banks like, and now I take over. Bliss is like, ah. It just felt... When one was on the offense, it felt good. When they transitioned from some like, oh, okay, here's my counter to yours, it felt odd. Ending sequence where it was like, bank statement. I reverse up, bank statement. I reverse up, bank statement. And then Bliss tapped out. So, new Raw Women's Champion. Seen a pattern here? If you walked in with gold, with the exception of Styles, you didn't leave with it. Which made me go, okay. Almost every title has changed hands. We've got 2 matches left. Koichi champion Shinsegae, champion Strowman, champion Roman, champion Joe. Let's do this. Shinsuke, wicked hot entrance. It's just a thing of beauty. The video package before it was actually pretty good, since they've done next to zero to build this match. It was, this is my destiny. For Shinsuke, which is, it's fine. Jinder Mahal, I'm building a legacy. The beginnings of Nakamura dynasty. And I'm like, this is good, this is good, this is, I'm not a flashback, I'm not a fluke. And this is what I was meant to do. And their match was okay. Jinder's decent in the ring, but he's not main event caliber wrestler. He's just not. Singh Brothers get involved towards the end. Jinder's going for the Kalash, and I think that he had to tell Shinsuke to put his arm in one spot. I think Shinsuke was confused what was going on, or it was just, it's an awkward looking move. Kalash, 1, 2, 3, Jinder retains. So the first person to beat Nakamura is Jinder Mahal. To the... should have gone to the bathroom after that intro. Surprise with the crowd. Oh yeah, Rusev and Randy Orton. How can I forget this match? Probably because blink and you miss it. Rusev brutalizes Orton before the match even begins. Match begins. Rusev goes charging at Orton. Orton sidesteps. Rusev into the turnbuckle, turns around, RKO, 1, 2, 3. Gotta love getting those young guys over there, Randy and John. I mean, for the match, what it was, if they want to get Randy over as the any match can end like that off my RKO, hey, that's a lot of Diamond Dallas Page's career. It was based off of this move. When I hit it, that's it. That's it. Hard work, ethic, wicked finisher. Orton, legacy, pedigree. He's a superstar, wicked finisher. Cool. Now the main event. Holy cow. You can tell someone just went, so wrong choice, what you want to do? All of them. What? All of them. Define all of them. You're going to spear me through a barricade. Yeah, you're going to power slam me through not 1, but 2 tables. The announce tables. You're going to dump one on me. Okay? Strowman, yeah. You're going to huck a chair at Joe and Roman. Joe, at any point in time in a match when someone got their back, you're going to try to get a Coquita clutch on them. Strowman, yeah. Freaking power slam everything that moves. Lesnar, yeah. You just have to look good. Suplex everything in sight. This match is everything makes professional wrestling professional wrestling. First was Strowman killing everybody. Lesnar gets stripped. Lesnar coming back, laying waste to everybody. Big hot finish crowd. 1, 2. Ref pull out by like a one-handed Lesnar, like Jesus. And throw a human body out of the ring, like I'm dragging a toddler. Everyone looked impressed. This was a solid match. Great match. Roman goes for a spear, gets caught in midair by Lesnar. Boom. 1, 2, 3, F5. Done. Lesnar retains. Great match. And now the match I was looking forward to the most, because my boys, B-Dubs and the Demon King. My network connection kept on kind of like hiccuping. So nothing ruins a Finn Balor. It's more like, now loading. 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 But to see Bray kind of go, okay, that's different, to the, let's roll. Bray would do some of those creepy spots, and then you'd see Balor like slithering across the ground. Just made me go, man, I want to see a Balor Orton feud now. Who can slither better on the ground? I like the strike-based offense from Balor. It looked good. He fought a much more aggressive style, which I think if you're going to do a split personality character, aggressive style works. Nice back and forth. Told a good story. I just find it odd that there's the Demon King versus the God, and the God's the heel. Effectively, he's the bad guy, and the Demon King is the good guy. I love the fact Corey Graves said it's a sanguinous offense, because the fact that they have to say an acidic, red, viscous fluid takes me back to, I think it was the New Blood in WCW, where they couldn't call it blood. So it's always like viscous red fluid. But they were called the New Blood, not the New Viscous Fluid. And when the Brood was doing it, they actually did a bloodbath. They called it a bloodbath. I was like, I dug that match. Because I liked the two performers. And they did enough of a build-up to make sense. Finn Balor took bits and pieces of Bray Wyatt's music for part of his intro. Liked it. The in-ring portion was solid. Told a good story. They all got their stuff in. Crowd was behind it. Balor got the victory. And it showed that if you beat Vanilla Finn and you're up to it, he'll throw on body paint, he'll come after you. So I think the Raw side just pretty much killed it with this event. And SmackDown kind of made you go, wow, you were on fire not that long ago. Now someone's taken that fire and thrown it into a dumpster and put SD Live in front of it.